Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In today's video, we're going into Hydra, but this time we're going to test out a cloned thrower blimp. I really wanted to test this out ever since the troop got released, and I was like, you know what, this can work really well because they're way tankier than super archers and way less risky. The first heroes we're going to use is just the normal ones, and then I'm going to start adding in the minion prints to test which one I like better. In terms of hero equipment, King, we're going to go Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball. Warden, we're going to go Eternal Tome and Raid Gem. I like the Raid Gem a little bit more. You guys can play around to go the Healing Tome as well, but I like this. For the Queen, Healer Puppet, Giant Arrow, Royal Champion, Seeking Shield, and Rocket Spear. But let's take this out into Legends and see how much fun we can have. I am so excited to see if this can work. Oh my gosh, this person just upgraded. Usually you like to snipe out the Townhall, but seeing where I can land this blimp, we could just go for the Townhall, honestly, and be totally fine with that. But I'm just going to angle in this Lava Hound from this side right here because I could land on this multi-archer tower, so I'm trying to get that angle to go. I'm going to go Lava Hound like this to fly over, and then like a blimp. If we can land on that air defense, I'm totally okay with that, or even near it. I'm going to go right here, drop it, and then we're going to go wait 1, 2, 3, 4, rage, clone. Remember, we got to count properly. One more. Okay, that was a little bit slow, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, another one. We could get another rage on it if we want, but I think I'm just going to do without. Let's see, get a ricochet cannon, get the expo if you want. I would like to get that multi-archer tower if they can for me. If they don't, that's all good. And then for our king and queen, I'm trying to keep them away, but also set enough funnel so we don't get in towards the CC. So maybe we can go king here. And then for this giant arrow, I'm just going to target these air defenses. So I'm going to go like right here. Watch this shot. Boom. Okay, that was actually a bad shot because she started targeting the enemy warden, but that's fine. We took down one of the wizard towers, poison towers. Let's get in our dragons like this. I'm going to wait just a tad bit for our dragon riders. Reason for that is mainly because I don't want them to jump too far ahead, so I'm going to go now. I'm going to get in our first freeze spell on that air defense, and then I'm going to use the royal champion at the top side just to snipe out the monolith, and I think that'd be awesome for us. I'm going to use the warden ability now as we go through all this damage, Don't want to take anything too crazy. I'm going to rage this up. Royal Champion's doing fine. And do we need this free spell or should I save it for that back end air defense? That's what I'm debating right now. Barb Archer like this. We're going through these ice golems. We're going to struggle a little bit on the ice golems, which is fine, I guess. I used to freeze on this back end air defense. My reasoning for that is just to keep those dragon riders up. I think the rest of these dragons should be able to deal with the enemy queen by themselves. But again, look at the dragon riders. Here they go. They're going to take a couple shots at the enemy queen, take her down, and this base was smashed. Mind you, again, it's not 100% max to Townhall 17, but it does show the impact a thrower blimp can have, say, over a super archer blimp, because sometimes there's bombs there. The Townhall is sending those poison shots. Those could be deadly, and they can ruin your attack right there. But I love that attack. We're going to do a couple more and see how we can really test this strategy out. I love it so far, and it's just been awesome. I've been doing some friendly challenges with it, and yeah, it's done me really, really well. Okay, and then the only change I'm making for this next attack is we're bringing in the minion prince, replacing the king. I really like keeping the queen and warden for sure. The royal champion or king is the one I usually take out for the minion prince, but this time we're going to take out the king and see how it works. And see if we can just keep lining up these 3 stars. We're doing well. A little bit of a rushed base, so we're not going to have the best telltale sign, but that's fine. What I want to do is maybe snipe out the sweepers early with the queen, or I could just wait and focus on this blimp. I would love to land near the Townhall on the monolith, and I think we can do so, but I don't know if this blimp will make it all the way. I'm going to try for it, but it is going to be very close. I could even go on this other angle, but I don't want to lure out the CC, so I'm just going to go like this, get the Lava Hound in. It'll take some damage early. I might even freeze the monolith to prevent some damage on my blimp. So I'm going to go like this. Okay, it dropped. That's terrible, but you know what? We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. We're going to go first invisibility, rage, clone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're going to focus on some of these trash buildings, but I guess it's not horrible, but obviously we're not getting the exact value I would want rather than landing in the monolith compartment, and that is a little bit my fault because I misjudged that. I should have known there is some air bombs there. But okay, are the throwers going to do anything else? I don't want them to lure the CC, so if they go down now, that's all good. And then I'm just going to line up these air sweeper shot, and I think we're good right outside this tile right here. Once it shoots this army camp, watch this. One shot, second shot to line up. We get both, and that backhand air defense. That was awesome. Queen's going to set this funnel. I'm maybe going to send in a rage with the queen to stake out the enemy queen. Is that valuable, or is that a little bit too much? I don't know. And then we're going to use the royal champion. Not yet. I'm actually going to start with my dragons because we got to be a little bit quick, because remember, time can sometimes be a problem. I'm going to get my dragon riders in. Now we're going to send in the minion prince to help hammer stuff away too. We're getting in this core. I'm going to freeze this monolith. I'm going to rage up everything here once I get to the core. And then I'm going to pop an early warden ability to get everything in there. Royal champion for this backside air defense, I think, is the move. I popped the dark orb ability, which was actually a mistake. I meant to click my royal champion ability. But I think we're still fine. We're getting kind of stuck in that core, but we still have a lot of troops up. I do need to take out the single target inferno, and look at that minion prince just hammering it away. The damage he does is ridiculous. It's so strong. And look at the royal champion still up as well. Wow, this was surprisingly very, very good. Even though I messed up the minion prince ability, I think we're still going to get the job done because we have dragons over there. We got dragon riders still up, minion prince up. Obviously, the minion prince has been taking a lot of damage, but with these dragon riders kind of tanking for him, he's just hammering through buildings. Yeah, okay. That's another 3-star. But again, I hear you. This is not a max Townhall 17. Not close. But a 3-star is a 3-star. It kind of gives you the idea of how the attack's going to go. And I really do like the thrower blimp. I think it is going to be something that's very viable in wars and stuff like that. I don't have any war attacks left because I used them in the last video. But yeah, time got a little bit close. But we got the 3-star. And I'll catch you guys in the next attack, where hopefully we can get one more 3-star. That might be it for the video. I'm going to make a little bit of a shorter one because I do have to head to school. It was kind of funny. I literally just finished a morning class, hopped on, got ready to do a video because that was on Zoom. And I was like, going to film this video, then go head to school. Then when I come back, I'll have another video ready for you guys. So stay tuned. We'll be hammering out Townhall 17 comment. At first, I was going to do a attack in Legends League to end the video, but I thought going over this replay would be a good one because I just did this attack on a clanmate's base, and he just made it, and he thought it was pretty decent. At least he wanted someone to test it out on, so I thought we would have some fun with it. My goal here is to land. First, could you take out the Town Hall with a blimp? Sure, you could, but you don't really get the value you need. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go directly into this poison tower. We'll send in a lava hound in towards this air defense. If we can land on this healing hut, I would be totally okay. So we're going to get our lava hound in. Then we're going to send in our blimp behind. If you want, you can drop one dragon for some balloons as well to have even more, a little bit damage going across. Totally up to you. And then here you got to be really important. I'm going to pause the video right here. The poison spell is down, so your troops are taking damage. You can't have the scatter shots, fire shots. So yes, I'm not probably using the invisibilities to their full length, but I'm trying to do so without having my troops take any damage in there. So I get an invisibility, I get in a rage, and then another invisibility quickly. And then I'm going to get in my clone spell right away too. And now at this point, am I using the proper time? So I'm using 3.5 seconds, I'd say. So I could probably get 1 more second out of it watching it back in a replay. This last one I waited as long as possible as I could. And then they get out the scatter shot. They got out the monolith. They're going to get out the poison tower. I think at least they do, or it gets close. It got close enough. At this point, what do you do with this giant arrow? There's 2 sweepers pointing away from the town hall, so you're probably like, could you enter from the town hall? Way too wide of a funnel. I've already sent a kind of a midi funnel over here, so what's the plan? I'm like, can I snipe out some air defenses? And yes, you can. This air defense and this sweeper can line up pretty nicely, and then this back side air defense I'm not too worried about right now. To do so, I would need to line up a shot at this storage, right? Look what actually ends up happening, and this is just to show some improper things that you usually wouldn't do, but kind of maybe need to happen. Queen doesn't go for the storage exactly how I want, so watch what I end up doing. This is kind of crazy. I wait until one of these ice golems lines up. Look at this. This Ice Golem lined up for me. Look at this. This shot is actually going to get this air defense and get the sweeper. It's crazy. So watch this. I'm going to fire it. Look at that. I got both. It was insane. I was so happy to see that. Obviously, again, it's a friendly challenge, so I can't be too happy, but I want to point that out. So even if you're really panicking, don't, because you can still have that shot fire off. Queen's going to get healed up. At this point, what am I doing? I'm going to get my dragons down here. Reason being, I know some are going to split to this top side. Some are going to split to the bottom side. Some are going to go to the middle. That's a disaster for Hydra. But look how I'm going to try and do my best to manage that. I'm going to send my royal champion kind of at this dark barracks. So she'll start hammering away at these defenses. You're going to notice, I'm not actually going to pop her ability straight away. I'm going to get my dragons in. Look, they're down. I'm going to wait just a tad bit for my dragon riders. Because dragon riders tend to go like they're intended to just straight to defenses. But the problem with that is sometimes the dragons lag behind, dragon riders jump out in front, and then you run into just a world of hurt. And look, troops have split. We've got a minion prince that's down that we took out, but now that caused troops to go up towards this side and to the bottom side. So at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, so nothing's going towards the fire splitters, which is not great. Royal Champion's taking damage. I'm not going to pop the ability straight away because I know the Spirit Box was about to become active. I use an early Warden ability. And now at this point, once I froze that Air Sweeper, I popped the Royal Champion ability to take out that Air Sweeper. This point, we've got such an in-spread. I'm nervous. But look at this. I got kind of lucky here. Dragons and Dragon Riders are doing a good job over here because there's some ground targeting defenses, which allows them to push through. Over here, we got a couple Dragons, Dragon Rider, and our Queen and Royal Champion. In the middle, we've got a Minion Prince soloing it. I saw he was in the core by himself. I was like, I'm going to use the Dark Orb. Look how much value he gets through just by himself with the Royal Champion there. They take out pretty much that whole core. He's insanely good. And look at the Queen. She stayed up and took out this air defense. Look at the top side dragons. They did their job, and then the middle push still ended up working. This usually spells doom for your Hydra. It can go so poorly when you do something like this. I just wanted to show off that sometimes it still can work if you make some of those measures in place to say I knew from the start that my dragons are going to split. So support it with the Royal Champion. Support it with your Minion Prince. But again, look how close it was, but that's because more so on my mistakes. I still think it was a great attack, but I made a little bit of mistakes here and there that shouldn't have been made. AKA the giant arrow shot, still got it to work through, just showing that mistakes can still work out. I should have set a little bit more of a proper funnel with the dragons. I could have used a couple on the left-hand side, let them go. But we got the 3-star, so can I really change too many things? I don't know. I personally liked it. Again, let me know if you liked this video and if it helped you. If you want to see more attacks on it, I can definitely do that. I just wanted to save some attacks for tonight's video, and I'm still debating on what it is. I'm working on a revive spell army right now. I've been in the lab cooking, so stay tuned for that. And again, if you want to enter the 13,000 subscriber giveaway, all you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry. If you entered on yesterday's Thrower Fireball army, you don't have to enter again. That's it. That's all the rules. They will be in the pinned comment. They will be in the description of the video. And it's going to run for 72 hours. That started yesterday. So you've got about, I think, like maybe 60 hours left. The winners will be posted after Friday night's video. So what is that? November 29th? Kind of later in the evening, my time, Pacific Standard Time, maybe 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But again, I'm like an open book. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section below. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this replay helped. I know it's not enough live attacks, but I'm a little bit busy at the moment, so thanks for understanding. I'll see you guys in tonight's upload. Peace out.